Welcome to Polygraphy. Our topic is all about the polygraphy. Okay. Polygraphy. When we says polygraphy, this is the scientific study of detecting deception or detecting who are lying through the use or through the aid of a polygraph instrument, which is the polygraph machine. So I have a quote here stating that for as long as there are liars and deceitful person, there are people who persist to find out the truth and detect those who are lying. Soon you will become an investigator in your chosen department or bureau of the government and law enforcement sectors. So, kung mag-iimbestiga kayo, syempre may iimbestigahan kayo. Yung iimbestigahan nyo may be reluctant or not, and then maybe a liar or not. So, if he or she is lying, therefore, your task is to find out for the truth. The great Dr. Hans Gross, as the father of criminalistic, stated that the goal and aims of the criminal investigator, you soon people, a criminal investigator, is to find whatever the truth may be. Okay? So that is fact finding. Next, it is the system or practice of determining whether or not somebody is telling the truth during questioning. This is lie detection. Take note that if I am asking or if you encounter the word system or practice of determining whether or not somebody is telling the truth during questioning, it is called lie detection. We will not call it polygraphy. Alright? Because in the statement, it doesn't state that we are gonna use polygraph instrument or polygraph machine. It is just a mere system or it is just a practice of determining whether or not somebody is telling the truth during questioning. Maybe we can use word association tests or other different means to detect deception, but not a polygraphy, because we do not state here that we will gonna use a polygraph instrument. So when the statement says that through the aid of a polygraph instrument, therefore we can now call it as polygraphy. But if not, so we call it lie detection. What is the other term for lie detection? We have your deception detection and we have your detection of deception. What is deception? This is the practice of misleading somebody. You are misleading somebody. You are not telling the truth. While detection is discovering the existence of something. That is the practice of misleading somebody for the deception, and the detection is discovering the existence of something. So your task as a law enforcement or your task as a investigator is to discover what is behind the statement or what is behind under the deception of a person. So that is the other terminology for lie detection, is the deception detection or the detection of deception. So this is your polygraphy definition. It says here that it is defined as the scientific detection of deception through the use, gumagamit tayo or sa tulong ng isang polygraph. Polygraph machine is the same. Polygraph or polygraph machine. Alright. Polygraphy derived from two Greek words. First, we have your poly, means many or more. Okay? And then graphos, which means writings. Take note. It is derived from the Greek word poly, which means many. So what is mono? It is single. Alright? One, mono. While poly is many. And then graphos, which means writings. Therefore, polygraphy in Greek words is many writings. It is a device or an instrument capable of recording changes in blood pressure, pulse beat or pulse rate, respiration, and galvanic skin reflex or the GSR. So as indicative of emotional excitement, especially of lying when questioned. So it doesn't says that polygraph machine or the polygraph instrument records or tells that the person really do or do really lie. It is just a machine who records blood pressure, it records pulse beat, or other terminology is pulse rate, and then it records also your respiration, and then it records your galvanic skin reflexes. It doesn't says that it records lying, or it tells that you are lying when you are when the result of the certain question, or when the reaction of, or your reaction under a certain question tells that you are lying. It must be interpreted based on this four recorded aspect. Okay? So it doesn't tell that you are lying, because it just mere record your blood pressure, your pulse beat, respiration, and your galvanic skin reflexes. Next, we have the general situation that may require polygraph examination. So, one major situation that we may require polygraph examination is under criminal or police investigation. Why? On a police investigation, for example, you have a 100 subject, and then those 100 subject is one criminal. So 1 out of 100. So isa ang criminal doon, 99 ang hindi. So kailangan ba natin silang imbestigan lahat-lahat? So we may use the polygraph instrument to fasten or to have a lead to fasten the investigation, to aid us investigator in our investigative procedures. We have also on number 2 bullet number 2, we have your pre-employment screening. So other companies wanted to have your the so-called trust, and kailangan honest kasi gusto ng ibang company that mapagkakatiwalaan nila ang kanilang i-hire. So they wanted you, or they will require you to undergo a polygraph examination or polygraph screening under the oath, or you will be under the oath that whatever may be the result will be confidential together with you and the company. Next, internal affairs investigation of law enforcement agency. So in the internal investigation of any law enforcement agency, they may require you to undergo polygraph investigation just for the sake of to fasten the investigation or to have leads. And we have your civil litigation. So that is your introduction on the polygraphy. So I hope you enjoy it. So I have a quote here. Always remember, knowledge is the key to a good future. God bless.